Nice try.
I'm not comfortable with the ice yet to try and do a... Oh, it did work. Never mind. I take back what I said. Fill every damn piece, my guy. I'm back. Dragon dance.
No.
Oh. That did a lot of damage. That did a lot of damage. All right. What's going on, everybody? It is the Loaf King. Welcome back to the Lunchbox. So, wasn't sure if I was going to stream today, but then I made the conscious decision to go ahead and do that. Most simplest way I could put it. We have a lot of side quests to do. So, if you was anticipating story for this one, chances are we probably won't get to the story. I'm gonna see how fast I can do these, but I'm not skipping any dialogue either. So yeah, for now, let's go ahead and accept these side quests.
Then, did you?
What bad news?
About Dravost, Blackthorn's old haunt, with the forge and all that. Well, anyway, the mines just down the road from there are spewing out ether like no one's business.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic. Every creature in the area is either turned or on the way to turning, apparently. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. They need help, and quick. Doris sent a few curse breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much a couple of scouts can do. Except get eaten. If something ain't done soon, the whole place will be overrun.
I'll help.
I won't let that happen.
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. He'd only do something stupid. You reckon we should tell him?
No. It's better this way.
Yeah, well, I can't stand about knowing what's happening out there, so I'm off. I'll see you in Dravost.
I've got the energy and time today. I'm gonna try and get a decent amount done, including some story.
Ah, Clive. You'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
What is it this time? More wild beasts?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask El how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
Yeah. So over here.
What's happened?
Is this quicker?
Don't blame yourself, El. This is their fault, not yours. I know, but... no buts about it, all right?
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Though prices have fallen of late, we deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the consortium offered double what we did, and the army jumped at the chance.
And you had no opportunity to make a counteroffer?
None at all. And we were so close.
El? What's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist were speaking to about the bearers. How did the Consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard? How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, and that's me, is it? Well, it looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium, who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us, then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but... is this what she really wants?
You have to trust her.
You're right. It's what she wants now. And if Elle's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend. I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended. You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister biting the Consortium's heads off. If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
I'll do my best. All right. To Randalar, then. And better not keep Eloise waiting.
You know what? Oh, we have 5,000. Maybe we can come to agreement, so to speak. We mastered that. What move are we gonna give up? Short ice that strikes lighter enemies. Draw them towards Goliath. Can be used midair. It's just so good to me. But we're gonna mix it up right now, right here. We're gonna go ahead and put Shiva on just to try her out, see how we fare with the abilities. And Flame the Rebirth, as they already knew what I was doing. That's gonna still be there. Ice Age, I don't think I necessarily want Ice Age. I think I'd rather have Mesmerize. So that hits multiple enemies anyway. And let's see how we like it. So we're on it right now. Oh, this oh, okay, I like that. It's a perfect timing for doing the, at least that's what it seems like. Hold on. Yeah, there's a perfect perfect dash to get the most out of it. I need to get a feel for this. Hold on. Wait, don't kill him yet, Torgal. Chill. Interesting passive feature. I did not read that, but I do like it. If we can increase the distance of it, I'll like it a lot, even more. That much I do know. I just don't know if this move works with all enemies. Does it work with bosses too? All right, can be used to dodge incoming attacks. Circle can be used to slide. Enemies struck with frostbite can be used to dodge incoming enemy attacks. Battle techniques. Inflicted enemy with frostbite. Deliver a mortal blow to a frozen enemy. Huh. Isn't a mortal blow similar to what you can do with Phoenix Shift? Land a shift strike on the ground. Shift combo. Shift shot. Lifting shift shot. I don't really know. Yeah, I don't really know at all. Can you dash in the air with this? You can. Okay. I gotta mess with it, see how I like it.
I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the consortium?
Here they are now.
You wish to consult with me?
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves, and then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind. The bearers belong to him now.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage over. That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings. But as long as they pay...
That does sound unusual. No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
Tension, the song.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
As am I. But I only have myself to blame. He was right, you see. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more. And he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried.
I did. And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. Which is something, at least. But they deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise! Eloise! Word from Cashlock. The village is under attack. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head. Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them. They need help, and fast.
Yo, how many damn dragons are we gonna
I'll
sell?
go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there. Just... make sure he's safe.
Hold on, Theo. I'm coming.
Yeah, it's in line. So if we come here, we should be able to make it to the spot. Yeah. Leighton's Clough. This is the village that we cleaned out of monsters. I got time for you. Yeah.
Where's Theodore?
Upriver!
He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village, but the whole area's flooded with ether.
We just have to pray he makes it out in one piece.
I can do better than that. Torgal, with me.
You already know Torgal gonna follow. Unless you tell him to stay, he ain't gonna just let you go in by yourself. Yeah. Ooh, doing that like frees up the whole area. Okay, so you can do a thing.
Come on.
I messed that up. I'll get the hang of it, don't worry. I'm not worried in the slightest about that. Matter of fact, we're gonna try it on the flying enemies too. Right after we try out the memorize. It's the best time to do it. It really is. Okay. Nice. Wow. Talk about driving it in.
Stay down.
Wow.
Damn it. The ether's too thick. These creatures have already turned.
That perfect block. I mean, perfect dash. That's all I need. Damn it. Who's next? There we go. Oh snap! Oh snap! Oh snap! Oh snap!
Stay down.
Good. Bring on the dragon.
Can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does. Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy. Nice try.
I'm not comfortable with the ice yet to try and do a... Oh, it did work. Never mind. I take back what I said. Fill every damn piece, my guy. I'm back. Ah, wrong build. Wrong move, wrong move. That was my bad. Dragon dance.
No.
Oh, that did a lot of damage. That did a lot of damage. I screwed that up. I should have switched quicker to my counter move. I want the body, not the damn head. Oh, shit. There we go. That's what we want, the body. Yeah. The damage just doesn't stop. Over 50,000. Out here doing some real damage, y'all. Oh. I can't see. I could have maximized it. Ooh, that. Oh! Go back to this. I want to freeze him again. If possible. I'm pretty sure we can do it. Nope, that wasn't it. Again. Got him. And with that, ice and fire combined to make a beautiful thing. Ain't that right, Wind? Okay. I'm getting a feel for this build.
Clive? Theodore, you had me worried for... We have to get you out of here.
I think it might be a little too late for that. Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Els
dream. Theodore.
Damn, son.
Don't make me do this.
Stop it, Theo!
I didn't think that he was gonna kill a main character yet.
Stay back, Eloise! He's turned. And so will you. Theodore. Take care of my sister. Theodore, wait. Goodbye. El.
I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't expecting that from this side mission. Like, it's not crazy for a character to die. It's
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place, against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life. He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer, in more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo, why did you have to...
Superb voice acting, by the way.
I know Theo wanted me to move on, but I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people, save them. I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do, ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be, bringing smiles to people's faces just like we always have, and to Theo's, wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen, the life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own, to continue helping you however I can, whenever you need it.
Thank you, Clive. Let's go on together then, for Theodore.
I wonder how many people missed out on this quest. This was a really good one, I think, to experience. Because I really wasn't expecting Theodore to die.
Isn't the type to give up.
I thought just like Eloise and Martha, all the others, I never expected them to die. Only characters that were associated with them to possibly die. Heck, what's his name from what's it called again? Not Northreach, or was it Sam Brick? Lost Wing. What's his name from Lost Wing? I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lost Wing. I definitely thought he was gonna die when he was like going into the building when the ether flood was happening to look for other people. I definitely thought he was gonna die there, but he managed to be saved just in time. So then I was like, oh well, I guess none of them are. I don't got to worry about any of the others dying or even think of that being a possibility. But they did that here. That's a pretty
What's happened?
smart mix-up. It was really dumb.
You have my thanks.
And small.
Without your medicines and your wisdom, Tabor would be but a shadow of itself.
Here's the scraps you were after.
Thanks.
Oh boy, it's them.
Lord Rosfield, is there aught the Undying might assist you with this day?
Perhaps. My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover Ultima's origins. Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
Little unless, I regret to report.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known. Even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm for traces of Ultima's touch.
Fallen ruins, I take it. Dating back as far as Phoenix Gate.
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fallen civilization, as if protecting the secrets concealed within.
Secrets we'd see unearthed.
Should our methods be of interest, my lord, mayhap it would please you to observe some of our number at work.
Would that be possible?
Of course. A survey is being conducted not far from here. Perchance you are familiar with Kretov, a small hamlet built around a fallen airship. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary findings, but if you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly.
All right.
All right. I'll go and meet with them.
They will be most gratified, I am sure. Might I suggest you take the road through Titan's Wake? It will lead you straight to the village after but a short walk.
Thank you. I will.
I wish you a safe journey, my lord. May the Firebird's flames burn ever in your heart.
Duty of the Undying. A mess with
a village built around an airship. Sounds like another Lost Wing. I hope the inhabitants are just as friendly.
another Joshua.
Here,
not Joshua.
Take a look at my wares.
Seems like another.
A fine choice. Go safely.
Area where we'll discover more of the cult. How do I get over there if that's blocked off? Inaccessible. Oh. So it looks like there's some quests here that we can't do yet. Because it's blocked off? Or is it because we have to go back this way to get there? Titan's Wake. Hear me out. Let me try and see if I can get closer to there from here. Since it seems like this area is kind of blocked off. If I can't, then, well, obviously, we'll just go ahead and head to Dragonov. Or Dravzid.
Run like the wind.
However the hell you're supposed to say it. El Guru. We can reach it from here. Interesting. Apparently something over that way too. We're gonna stick on this path. Seems like it's the fastest. Yes, yes. Fallen hunters, fallen bugs. Was that my imagination or did it seem like, oh. Move your ass. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for this. Yeah.
Be safe.
Huh? Cult village. Ah. Dead.
Oh no.
You'll pay for this.
Now you will.
There may still be survivors.
Welcome to the wind. Welcome to the wind, Mel. Let's go ahead and do this one.
It's over. Stay down. You lose.
Vivi!
Whatever that thing is, I'd say it's their leader. Nice try.
Yo! Trying to get the hang of dodging into the attack properly, but you know, it's a learning process. It's harder with the smaller enemies than it is the bigger enemies, from what I've been noticing. Okay. Crazy.
Nice try.
Gotcha. All right, there we go. That's what I wanted. Well, could turn it off now.
Should have stayed in the past. These must be Cyril's colleagues.
You have our thanks, stranger.
Who are you?
Ah, forgive me, my lord. I did not recognize you. You are Lord Rosfield, are you not? We are archaeologians, tasked with surveying this site. When the echoes appeared, our brothers here occupied their attentions. Thanks to them, and to you, we were, for a mercy, able to see our duty to its conclusion.
You call that a mercy? Your brothers might still be alive if you put their safety before your duty. Surely this survey wasn't worth dying for.
We are charged with uncovering Ultima's origins. A duty of the highest import, as I'm sure you will agree.
And you think your dead brothers would agree with you too?
I know they would. They gave their lives for the cause, an honor to which all Undying aspire. Now, to what do we owe the honor of your presence, Lord Marquis?
Cyril told me of your work here, and I agreed to collect your findings in his stead.
I see. That is most kind. Pray, take them then, with our humble thanks. May the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart, as it does in ours.
Clive doesn't like that at all.
It's one thing to lay down your life for another, but for a survey... I suppose I'd better get this back to Cyril.
I understand both sides, but the way that they go about it, it almost comes across as a cult to me. And it doesn't help with the hoods either. I'm the Loaf King, and Clive is Clive.
Ah, you are returned, my lord.
I collected your colleagues' preliminary findings. Here, take them.
My thanks. I shall study them and inform you forthwith if I discover aught that might aid you in your fight against Ultima.
Cyril, your survey party suffered several losses in Kretov. Losses which could have been avoided, had the others not chosen to complete their work instead of saving their friends. Were these your orders?
No. This was their choice. Every Undying devotes his life to the service of the Phoenix. It is our sole duty, and should we die in discharging it, so be it.
Even when death is avoidable.
My lord, I fear that this is not a point over which it would be fruitful to argue. The Undying have served the Phoenix for countless generations, and your opinion of our methods, however earnest, is not like to change them. We live to serve the Phoenix. Our very order exists for that purpose, and that purpose alone.
Cyril, I know that you and your brethren answer only to Joshua, but allow me to offer you a word of advice. It does not further the cause of the Phoenix to have his loyal followers surrender their lives without good reason. Provide your survey parties with an escort, that they might live to do their duty for years to come. Think not only of how you can serve the Phoenix, but how Joshua would want you to serve him. Please. For all our sakes.
I thank you for your advice, my lord. If you will permit me to respond, our faith in his grace, Joshua Rossfield, is absolute. And we of the Undying will do what we believe is right to fulfill our duty unto him. As first shield to the Phoenix, I am sure you understand what it means to do one's duty.
I do.
Then we are of the same mind. And it is my hope that we may continue to do our duty together.
Like, they're stuck in their ways. They really are. The idea for them to change things up is, like you said, kind of unlikely.
Are you buying or selling?
It's a sad truth.
Anything else?
You can tell somebody how to do something, but you can't make them.
You can swing a hammer. You can swing a sword.
There he is. August.
Clive! You're here!
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out things are worse than I thought. There's swarms of them out there. Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time if we need it. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least.
Well done.
Welcome back, Sid. I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravost would turn out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw? Keen to help us out again?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did you?
Blackthorn.
Oh, what are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. Zoltan, how long's it been? Long enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I see.
That your idea of an apology? Prick.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
I did, yeah. But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chiefdom to the two of us. He left it to me. The best blacksmith in Dravost, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you wasted half of mine instead?
You're what Dravost needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to.
What you had to do was your duty!
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. This is no time for bickering. You can finish beating each other up once Dravost is safe.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway.
Yeah, so have I.
Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in. We're short enough on time as it is. Still, give us a mo, would you? I need to get my head straight before any of them Akashic try to bite it off.
Anyone without a blade, come and get one. Sharpest edge in Dravost, guaranteed.
Got your head straight?
You, ready for the off then?
Can't waste any more time.
We can't afford to waste any more time.
Right you are. Might be worth having one last word with the scouts, though. Don't want any nasty surprises, do we? Oh, and Blackthorn, you and Zoltan might be better off staying inside the...
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls, and there are more coming up from the mines.
What was I saying about nasty surprises?
They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open. We're pulling back behind the gates.
Good idea. Get yourselves inside, but keep your weapons handy.
Understood.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you don't. That's our job. Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gates. No heroic last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you can help it.
August's right. I've seen what Akashic beasts can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to face what's coming.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left. I'll give you as much time as I can.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate. But it won't come to that. I promise.
You'd better be right.
Take good care of Dravost till I get back.
Leave it to me. And give those things what for, yeah?
Alright, so I guess this is a raid then. Oh fuck.
Alright. Which one of you's first?
There we go. Man. I know this isn't the only one. It's a new batch. Wrong one. The fuck? Gryffindor! Oh. Not what I'm trying to do. I'm not getting the one that I want. Y'all see what I'm trying to do. It's a perfect dash, so to speak. You used to swimming in tornadoes. Doubt that's all of them.
Is that it? Apparently not.
I thought that was a three-headed Hydra for a second. No, it's even worse. What the fuck is this buff-ass Chimera doing here? I'm gonna need to do that right. There we go. Wrong one. Meant to hit satellite. Mad at myself. You have ice too. Damn it. Can at least do this. Can I freeze it? Can I get a freeze on the stash? Got it. Yeah, none of that. Boy, howdy.
That's better.
Almost. Okay. In the final moments, I was clutching those.
Now, the question is, did I miss any?
Man alive! You're still in one piece!
I slew as many as I could.
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot, more like it. Well, almost.
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall. But we got the bastards, don't you worry.
Good. Though you do know, more will come in time.
In time, yeah. But we can think about them later. Let's get you back inside.
And chimeras are like literal. The literal muscle on them is ridiculous in this game.
Sid, you're even more fearsome than your reputation. Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares. I almost felt sorry for the wretched things. But mostly, I felt grateful. Dravoged won't forget what you did today.
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but we're staying just the same. With ether floods springing up all over, it's no less safe than anywhere, and more importantly, it's our home. We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right. Then we'll give you a hand shoring up those defenses.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravos needed you. So, thanks.
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I shouldn't have left without talking it over with you first.
Too bloody right you shouldn't. Though I doubt I'd have listened. I always envied you. How you made everything look so easy when, for me, it was anything but. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. But what you said earlier, it was true. You'd have been the death of this place.
Finally, something we can agree on. I hope you see the sense of it eventually. You kept this place alive.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but Dravos isn't what it once was. Our work used to be the pride of Dalmekia. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day because it's easy and turns a profit. It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths are making. I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but no one sees the point. The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Dravos what a true master blacksmith looks like. I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again.
That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. And I wish I could accept, but I'm needed elsewhere. There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down.
Fair enough.
But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we?
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah?
Knowing him, he'd let you in anyway. Blackthorn. The Master Smith turned outlaw, back in my good graces. I never thought I'd see the day.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I'd hoped.
Sid, I've got something for you.
Seal obtained. Cracked anvil.
And this is?
A token of our lasting gratitude. But I'm of a mind to make you a far grander gift. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief for generations.
Now hold on, Zoltan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, and I've learned to hone an edge Odin will be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show, either.
Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravos in the first place? A certain ring? I knew I'd never surpass you with a hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork. Between the two of us, I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman ever to have graced a forge.
You know what? I think you might be right. Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the hideaway, would you?
He's more than welcome. As long as he can keep our secret.
Right. Zoltan, get your tools. We've got a legend to forge.
Okay. So now are we making the Ultima blade or something? Damn it, we still have another side mission. This shit is crazy, man. It's so crazy how much of these side missions there are.
Take that, you naughty...
Shut up.
Live? To what do I owe the pleasure?
I just wanted to see how the town's been faring since you brought everyone together.
Since we brought everyone together, all is absolutely wonderful. Conrad and Natalie's hands remain safely away from each other's throats and firmly at the helm. Our stores are full and the bandits still too disorganized to raid them. Just as the good Lady Jane and Lord Underhill intended.
Are you a lord? Lubor's going to be one too. They're going to make him the Lord of Dalimil, because of how he stopped all the grown-ups from fighting.
It's the mayor of Dalimil, dear child, and the vote hasn't taken place just yet. But if the people wish me to lead them, I shall. And my first act will be to build a school so that menaces like you two learn not to interrupt your elders. Speaking of menaces, there may be a rather worrying one just over the horizon.
May there indeed.
I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside their differences and presenting a united front might have caught the bandits' attention. And they might have elected to take a similar approach. They have formed what one could call a League of Outlaws, and they grow more organized by the day.
But we'll fight them all off just like last time, no matter how many of them there are. Won't we, Lubor?
Of course we will. If we continue to work together, we can overcome any challenge we choose to face. The longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be, until the only way to overcome it might be to run for the hills. Our best hope is to nip these efforts at organization in the bud, by finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause, and ensuring that they never do. Perhaps a certain Lord Underhill might be willing to lend us his aid once more?
How could I refuse?
Thank you, my lord. Victor will fill you in on the particulars. I have him stationed by the desert gate, receiving and collating reports from my scouts. Such an amenable soul. He reminds me of you.
I'll go and speak with him.
This is it, y'all.
What's the difference between a lord and a mayor?
That's easy. One of them swings a sword, the other forges them.
Crazy.
A League of Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition. Still in Dalimil, Victor?
Ah, Sid.
I thought you'd have returned to Cosnis by now.
I did. Then I came back. I've developed something of a fondness for the place. And having worked so hard to see it saved from one fate, it would seem remiss to abandon it to another. A sentiment Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about exploiting. Hence my doing his bidding yet again.
You're not the only one.
What does he want you to do?
He asked for my aid in putting down the bandits. And he said that you might be able to help me find them.
Then you've come at just the right time. I was on my way to speak with Conrad about how to organize our forces. There are more camps in the vicinity than we can safely strike at once. But we must strike together, and we must strike soon at as many camps as we can. We can't give this league of theirs time to rally its forces.
All right. Which camp shall I take?
There's one upriver. Just out there, across the dunes.
Leave it with me.
Come, Ambrosia.
Those ne'er-do-wells want to band together.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
What I don't understand is why is the song it's in my imagination. Why is the song
That must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Toggle. Thanks, Gal.
That's him. The one who killed Locke and Fingers. Take his head off.
Yep. That happened. Yeah, you. I have no care for you whatsoever. I hope y'all having fun up there.
Enough.
I was wondering if I was like juggling him forever. Apparently I was. Good show.
I'd better let Victor know.
Sid, where are you? Ah, I see the bandits didn't pose you any trouble.
No, but that's not why you're here, is it?
No. Something's happened. We need you back in Dalimil.
What is it?
The whole town's in uproar. They're saying that Lubor is a bearer.
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dalimil. Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. And when Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic, and without a crystal.
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years, which is what people are saying. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. No man is branded by choice. Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who has made a leader of himself when the world believed he should have been a slave.
Fuck.
I don't know where we go from here, but I know one thing. Lubor needs all the friends he can get right now.
You're right.
Really? So they're mad. They're like, you lied to us. You were a branded this whole time? But I saved the kids. Like, what does it matter if I'm branded or not?
Now everyone knows. I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. And when that occasion arose, I forgot to reach for it. Well, it was bound to come out sooner or later.
We're sorry, Lubor. We tried to keep running.
But we just couldn't anymore.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe.
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing.
All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Once people make up their minds, it's hard to change them. We need to do something, and quickly. Convince the people not to let their prejudices blind them. Convince them that nothing has changed. That their enemy lies outside these walls, not within them.
You're right. We should speak to everyone.
I'm glad you agree. I'll handle the townsfolk. I'm a Dalmec born and bred. They listen to me. You head to the tavern. Make Conrad and Natalie remember who Lubor really is. They know that Lubor and I are friends. I might not make for the most impartial of interlocutors. Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants, however, is a trusted and impartial mediator of note.
I'll do what I can. Lubor, stay here with the children. I can't promise anything, but we'll try.
And that is all I can ask of you.
Yeah, the racism in this game is so
Why
stupid.
are you taking the bearer's side, Victor? Are you one too?
You know I'm not. Just listen.
Like, I really don't get how blind people are. And this is like evident in real life too with racism.
All along that he was playing us for fools.
And we fell for it. We followed him. A bearer.
It's crazy. It really is. Racism is so crazy, man. It really is.
Forgive me for disturbing you, but could I have a moment of your time?
I've seen your face before.
As have I. Lord Underhill, wasn't it? Of the League of Merchants.
That's right. I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
The rumors that he's a bearer. All true, I'm afraid.
He'll never be mayor now. Not if I have anything to do with it.
But what of his wares? Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic. In this at least, he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
So what do you propose? Will you drive him from his home? Close his forge?
Perhaps. That is a question for the people of Dalimil, and they will thank you not to get involved.
So stupid.
The townsfolk have made their minds up. There was nothing I could do.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refused to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things differently. For now, we should report back to Lubor.
All right.
It's so dumb, man. Slavery, all of it.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
For a share in Lubor's ill-gotten guilt, perhaps.
He literally says someone. So I know I shouldn't be getting so heavily invested, but it's so stupid and relatable.
There's still hope.
But perhaps not in this lifetime, I think it's fair to say.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. They'll come around. We'll talk some sense into them in the end, you'll see.
No, you won't. And your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
But Lubor...
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie. that a blade is a reflection of the smith who forged it. To yourself be true, that was her point. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a blade of her own making. But I do not doubt that she was always true to herself and what she believed in, right to the end. And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter what others might think of me. And now, I know what that is. I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalimil have something to unite against. For only united can they hope to stand against the threat that awaits them. I'll need to make a suitably dramatic exit, of course.
Don't go, Lubor. You're the only one who was ever kind to us. We'll be all alone. Again.
Trust me, little ones. It is for the best that I go. Not only for the town, but for you, too.
How could it possibly be for the best? These children need you. The least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to change their minds.
I would not take it, Victor. It's over.
Over, you say? And so just like that, you're going to throw this town and these children to the wolves? I thought you were better than this. But it seems you had me fooled as well.
Victor.
Forget it. Do what you will.
You sure you're making the right choice, Lubor?
Of those available to me, I believe it's the best one. Yes. Ah, but where are my manners? Here. A reward for clearing out that bandit camp. Right then. I have packing to do.
If there's anything I can do. Anything.
I'll bear it in mind. Thank you.
Lines in the sand. All right, cool.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
My God, it's annoying to listen to, like fully.
Why is everyone being mean to Lubor? He didn't do anything wrong.
I'm going to go with him. I'm going to go with him.
Why didn't he tell us? If you're going to try and convince me to stay, save your breath. I will not put those children at risk.
It's so dumb, man. It's so dumb. Prejudice. But that is the society they live in, and sometimes the best way to learn is to, well, experience these things for yourself. That said, this video is pretty damn long. I think I'm gonna need to stop from as soon as we finish these 2 missions. I don't know yet. No, actually I do know. Because even with the editing that I do to cut down on the walking around and stuff, I'm pretty positive that it still won't be enough. So we'll have to save the next part for later.
Wasn't expecting you back so soon. So, is it good news or bad?
Good, thankfully. Here.
That's brilliant! Thanks a blimmin' million! I'll fit 'em to the smelter right away!
Sometime later.
May I present to you the Telemon Furnace! Ain't bad, is she?
She's a beauty.
You saved my bacon again, Sid, and I ain't about to let your good deed go unrewarded.
It's fine, really. My bag's flexible enough already.
Oh, don't say that. I'm sure I can make a few improvements to it yet.
You could just buy me a bigger...
How about that clasp? Looks a bit stiff. Reckon you could loosen it up and make some more room? And I reckon I know how. With a new alloy we've been working on. The Telemon Furnace was just what we needed to perfect it. It's a metal, see? So it's lovely and strong, but it's also, well, stretchy, if you can believe it.
Stretchy metal. Well, if you insist.
That is the spirit. You'll love it, I promise. So, what do you reckon?
It's actually quite ingenious. Thank you, Owain.
Shh, don't mention it. You earned it. And I wanted to get some practice in using that metal anyway. Reckon we'll have all kinds of uses for it around the hideaway. Can't think of any right now, but that's our job, innit? Dreaming up new ways to make life easier around here. Maybe even out there, too. One day, the whole world's gonna know about the inventions you've helped us put together. That bag of yours will be the first of many. You mark my words.
They'll hardly believe their eyes, I'm sure.
Pow! So what does this mean? We can just carry more stuff? Expanded potion satchel. Gotcha. So we can hold more potions again. Up to 8 potions, 5 high potions, and yeah, got it. The 2Ds. Alright, let's go drop off the other stuff. That boy's voice sounds like the one that was like mad at Clive for killing the dog instead of dying to it. How many parts ago was that though?
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts? I've never had.
Had to have been like at least 8. No, it was probably like 5 parts ago.
Ah, the man himself.
We were just about to make a start on that sword I promised you.
It's funny, but none of this would have been possible without your help. You remember Camille? We'll be using his leather work for the grip. The steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan here. And that whetstone from the Outer Isles, that'll be what gives the blade its edge. And the final flourish will be my talented colleagues' engraving.
A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith alive.
Now, save that talk till the thing's finished, yeah? Right. I'm ready if you are.
To the bellows it is, then.
can't be the strongest sword in the game. I for some reason doubt it. Sometime later.
Well, bugger me. We actually did it.
Maybe it is.
The sword to end all swords.
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
It's quite something.
I trust you'll take good care of it.
Thank you. Both of you.
So, does this make you pair the greatest craftsmen alive, then?
This? Nah. This was just following the footsteps of the greats of old. It'll take more than that to earn us our place in history. But we're up for the challenge. Here.
A list of materials.
Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from Dravost.
We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better than the Ragnarok. Something worthy of a legendary outlaw like yourself.
That's a weapon I'd like to see. You leave this list with me.
I was hoping you'd say that.
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you start on the next, who fancies raising a cup to friendship reforged?
Good idea. No more drinking to forget my past. It's about time I had something to celebrate.
Then tap the kegs! Vulcan's boys are on their way!
Okay. I thought that was the legendary blade for a bit, but guess not. Goddard Demerug design draft. A diagram detailing the steps to forge a sword that might slay a god. Ragnarok. The ancient Ashen legend purports that one day the age of dominance will draw to a close in an epic clash of icons that sets the land ablaze, cleansing it of foulness and allowing for its rebirth. A clash they call Ragnarok. You give me a sword just to forge another one. Where is it? Oh, and I already have it equipped? Nope, that's the Rune Blade. This is Ragnarok. It does look pretty dope, actually, the black steel. Or the blend of black and white steel. I'm kind of with it. Alright, so we have more points now. If I wanted Heat Wave, I could still get it. I could get it right now. I don't really care for Mesmerize too much, honestly. If I can have something that can dispel the freaking projectiles, I think I prefer that. And we'll build up to finishing up this. Can I master? What's it cost? 3,000 master. Huh. Weird. All right. Well, I believe we've done what I wanted to do overall.
Trouble with your gear, or I never thought me and Zoltan would ever speak again, let alone work together. And if it hadn't been for you, we wouldn't. You've been a good friend to me, Clive. The best. Yeah.
The blighted thing float, did it?
The weight of all that shit.
Mid had me knock out. Thought it'd sink straight to the bottom. Anyways, the way with Mid's inventions, though, isn't it? Oh wait, always the way with Mid's inventions, though, isn't it? You ain't got a clue what the hell you're looking at when she hands the designs, but they always seem to work.
Look at that one.
The right boil on the R sometimes. Clever out the same.
What's that for you, dear?
Ice brand. When was Ice brand available to make? Brightburn. Oh, here it is. Goddard Damarog. Requires Ragnarok, Auriclium Steel, Dark Steel, and Primitive Battlehorn. I'm short on the Auriclium, but I think I'll still be able to make it soon enough. Let's make Ice Brand while we still can. It doesn't really require a lot of materials besides what we already had. But yeah, we need all those pieces to make that.
Fine.
I could try one of these challenges. It would make it more worthwhile. I don't know, man. I still have to fight a S-rank boss. These can be pretty annoying. Vanquish all enemies within the time allotted, using only defeats available. Can't change it. So Raging Fist and Upheaval. Lord. Why can't I upgrade it? That's crazy. Okay. I'll understand the point of making me be able to look at the stuff from the main menu if I can't change it. Whatever. Here we go. I don't even know if that's like the best way to use that move, in all honesty. Oh boy. Let's go, Betty. Damn it. Tried to block it. Alright, stage 1 complete. Had to counter my way to victory. I think there's 3 of these. Yeah, stage 1 of 3. So stage 2. Of course, shall be even more difficult. Now they want me to use wind up and upheaval. I don't much care for wind up or upheaval, but I'll try to make the most of it. Hold the button to wind up and attack. Turtle. Damn it. Almost. Damn it. Wind up. Timing for that is a little tricky. Okay. exactly what I plan to do. Good. Last one coming up. Let's see if I fail this one like I did the other one. Okay. It's rough. It's over. Okay. Oh boy. We did it. I didn't even know it was Earth and Fury that I was getting next. That should be it though, right? Don't give me another boss. Final stage. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh no. I have to use Earth and Fury and Rage and Fist for this. At least I have Rage and Fist back, I guess. Oh God. Here we go. Full brunt of that. Yo, there's no time. I don't have enough time for this.
Too slow.
No! Yo, that's some bullshit. Oh my God. Yo, man. We ain't doing that again. I'm sorry, y'all. Again, I failed. That wasn't even our goal. That was just a side thing that we went ahead and tried out. But dum bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. All right, let me stop.
Say it all you like. It doesn't make it true. Ah, Clive. I was wondering when you'd arrive. Please tell me you've come to take our young prodigy here off my hands.
I'm not here for Mid. I need information on Ash.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens? Go on.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine. And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
Then tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But no splinters.
All right. If it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me, and it's over. Understood?
Mid, don't say nothing. We need this information.
Barnabas Tharm, the one they call the Last King. Understand him, and you will understand the Kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldamark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea, tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt Canvas streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment, and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped. And Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore.
Wait. Huh?
You see, Clive, you had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, Mid?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were a right bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
Well said. Thank you, Lady Vivian.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks, I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Probably more visits. Mid, I need everyone in the ale hall now. I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
The frames seem to be dropping at random times. But, I mean, it doesn't kill the game for me. It's just something that is noticeable at times. Like right here, the frames seem to remain at a constant 60. But I think if we was to like stand here, yeah, it drops like down to 30, 20 even. Again, I come from a group of people who don't really get bugged that much by frame drops so long as the gameplay is fun. And it doesn't obviously mess with my ability to do certain things within the game. Why is there another quest? Yo, what? I didn't notice that before. This game, man. It has its ways of annoying me, that's for sure. How do we get over there? So this, or is it in the actual yeah, it is.
Your grace, stay strong.
Guilty.
Ah, my Lord Marquis.
You're the one that's been saying that this whole time.
It was the greatest honor of my life.
To be appointed the protector of his grace. I've served him in capacity since he first began his journey across Valistea. The purpose of which was twofold: to further the undying knowledge of Ultima, and to further his grace's knowledge of you, my lord. After he learned of your survival, your brother insisted that we try to trace your movements. Thanks to the investigations of my fellow acolytes, we learned of your having taken the name of Sid.
But now,
our journey together is at an end. His grace bids me remain here and protect those you and he hold
so
dear.
I bid you.
My lord, if I might be so bold, please look after him in my stead.
Your companions are kind indeed.
Everyone has been most welcoming. Lady Tara has been especially gracious, Though I know something of the medical arts, it is hardly enough to warrant the claim of one so skillful.
I must admit.
At first, I doubted that her praises were sincere. We Undying are trained in what few simple skills might serve us in the field, but there is certainly no praise for those who excel in such endeavors.
But I see now
that this is your way. You encourage each other, that each might lend their strength to the cause, no matter how seemingly slight their contribution.
Yote, is anything the matter? You seem troubled. Perhaps I might be able to help.
My lord. Yes. Perhaps you might. It's your brother. His condition continues to worsen, though he does his best to hide it. The lesion on his chest pains him more with each passing day.
I had feared as much.
There are certain elixirs which can ease the suffering of those afflicted by the curse, but his grace's case is severe. The drafts I have been able to prepare for him thus far have ceased to have any real effect. So I consulted with Talia and certain of my comrades among the Undying about the possibility of finding something stronger. And thankfully, a recipe was found. The only problem being that the critical ingredient is exceptionally hard to come by, and our supplies are almost exhausted. Unless we can secure more soon, your brother's anguish will likely become unbearable. My lord, I know that I have no right to make demands of you. But would you help? For Joshua's sake.
For Joshua? Anything.
Thank you, my lord.
So, what is this critical ingredient?
A rare herb by the name of stonerwort. It grows only where the ether is densest. The vigor it stores in its stems helps to counteract the curse. We discovered a patch near the aqueduct in Rosaria. But alas, yet more ether has erupted from the earth there recently, leaving the whole area flooded. The search continues for a new source. One that we might reach without being turned.
So it's only that you can't reach it? The stonerwort itself is unharmed by the flood?
Well, yes, but...
Then I shall go in your stead.
But, my lord...
You've yet to find another source, correct? So for now, the aqueduct is our best hope. Besides, I'm a dominant. The ether can't hurt me.
Well, if you're sure, my lord. Stonerwort is easily identified by its blood-red blooms. Search around the aqueduct, and you're sure to find some soon enough. I shall remain here and prepare the other ingredients.
All right. Just because in context it works well with, Joshua, I will do this side mission. But afterwards, we are going straight to story stuff and nothing else. Damn fireflies. All I see are fireflies. Of course. Frames.
Here's the aqueduct. Now to find our stonerwort. Yote mentioned blood-red petals.
Probably got the fuck out of you.
There's only one thing for it.
Get that health back. Thank you very much. Damn it. There we go. End of this. Yeah. Give me these.
Here it is. Better collect as much as I can before reinforcements arrive. All right. That should do it. Let's get these back to Yote.
Yote! What am I doing? I can just fast travel. At least it was pretty quick. I will say that. Yo, it is hot also, by the way.
Covered in nicks
It is
and lumps.
95 degrees. And I'm hating every bit of it right now. More so because it's in my room and not, you know, just only outside.
Yote, I brought back all the
Sounds like I'm about to turn the fan up more.
Will this be enough?
Yes, my lord. Thank you. I'm sure it will serve us until we can find another source.
I'm very glad to hear it.
You and His Grace are very much alike, you know. You think only of how you might help others, and never of the danger to yourselves.
No more than you have minding my brother. You've risked a lot for him, and I thank you for it.
I am honored that you should say so. But I beg you, my lord, do not give too much of yourself for the sake of others. We could not afford to lose you.
I'll keep that in mind.
I like that there's a constant theme in this game. You would think that it's mainly about like just revenge, but it's also about not losing yourself in the process of your revenge because of the effect that it would have on others. Like Clive has had a history of just trying to give everything he has, even if it costs his life, to protect those he cares around him. But everybody constantly is telling them, we want you to come back to us as well. Consider it greedy if you want, but like it's
what do you recommend?
A thing that most heroes don't tend to take into heart, or should I say set in mind, you know? So music automatically change. Yeah, that's just something that stuck to me a lot. And I think it's an important trait that a lot of people should have.
To assume otherwise.
Well, then that changes everything. Clive, you must listen to this. Lawsman, tell him.
Do you recall when we spoke before on the divinity of Ultima? Well, it inspired me to delve deeper into the subject. And what I discovered appears to agree with the findings of His Grace.
You will recall that my quest to uncover Ultima's origins began with the mural at Phoenix Gate. But while I've always known it to be important, its secrets have heretofore eluded me. Now, however, I believe I know where to find the more complete example, one that will reveal all we seek.
Master Clive, have you ever in your travels chanced to hear of the Circle of Malleus? I would think not, if you have. But there was once a time when the faith flourished, the oldest known religion in the Twins, and though its popularity eventually waned on Storm, hints of its dogma remain embedded in more modern faiths such as the Crystalline Orthodox.
Wait, you said it waned on Storm. What of Ash?
Religious monuments are often torn down or repurposed when new faiths rise to prominence. But if no new faith arose, then perhaps the ancient temples might still stand. And so, you see now why I must accompany you to Waloed.
It would appear the past still has much to teach us, though in this case, it would not have been possible without the musings of Moss. To think that you carried a copy of my old mentor's chronicles all along. I am relieved to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with my life.
Joshua, if you're finished here, join me in the ale hall. I need to speak to everyone before we leave.
Right away.
If it please your grace, might I one day...
Mid said I could ride the Enterprise next.
For a short while.
No, she didn't.
Of course,
She
Lawsman
said
have
I
properties.
could.
You need but ask.
Okay. Are we gonna buy around for everybody? Again?
My apologies.
By now you've all heard where we're going and why. So I won't bother you with the boring details, only the important ones. If we attempt to approach Stone here by sea, there's a good chance we'll be sighted and fall prey to the capital's artillery. So instead, we'll disembark on the southwest coast and make for Drake's Spine on foot. I say we, but it's highly likely the entirety of Ash is under the rule of Ultima. A large party would only attract unwanted attention, as well as slow our march and require supplies which may be difficult to obtain. Only Joshua and I will be going. And a scout. Preferably a good one. Gav, do you know of any?
You bet your ass I do. Might still borrow some of Lady Vivian's maps, though. Just in case, like.
Once you've dropped us off at the Shadow Coast, you need to retreat into neutral waters, fly merchant colors, and stay inconspicuous. If you sense any danger at all, you leave us behind and return to Storm.
Inconspicuous is my middle name. But like hell am I leaving anyone behind. The ship ain't going nowhere till your scurvy mugs are smiling on deck.
Jill, the Enterprise will appear a tempting target for royalists and pirates alike. You're to stop anyone boarding.
Don't worry. I'll keep the ship and her crew safe. You'll be needing passage home, after all.
But... very well.
If there are no questions, I'll see you all at the docks.
Let me know when you're leaving. I want a word before you go.
Of course.
Everybody wants a word, damn it. The word and the word. The word. The bird is the word. The bird. I'll be looking. Oh, we're good. We didn't even use any potions. Good, dude.
I am certain we will find what we seek in Ash, and learn the truth of Ultima's origins.
Bum 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 bum.
How do you split the sea?
You don't have any other hunts, right? Yeah, you don't. All right. Just had to double check in case I can make the ultimate blade.
Is something wrong?
Not at all. Honestly. Can't a man wish his friend farewell? Just wanted to let you know that I'll keep things in order while you're off saving the world.
I'll hold you to that.
Here we go, and it is time to go back to that beach again. Sensation. Ooh, look at this area, actually. This looks kind of cool. It's kind of crazy that they didn't bring Jill. I would have honestly pictured the three of them.
To the capital if we follow the cliffs. I'll scout ahead, see if I can't find us an inland route.
Clive. There's something I've been meaning to ask. You took her icon, didn't you?
Yes, I did. She understood.
Oh, she understood. Understood that you decided to save the world all on your own, and that you'd die without her power. How dare you make her choose? You knew damn well she'd never refuse you. But I will. You can't keep pushing us away, Clive. The world is ours to save, not yours.
I used my gift because I thought it was the right thing to do.
And you truly believe this will save you? Will save us all?
I do.
Then so be it. Just don't forget, you're not alone.
Think I found us a trail. Did I miss something?
No words?
Only that Joshua didn't.
I don't get it.
I don't get how Joshua doesn't realize that Jill did it herself. Clive didn't ask for it.
Always wanted to visit Ash.
We're in Waloed territory now. Don't expect a warm welcome.
Oh, I don't know, Clive. That castle over there looks inviting enough.
Shall we sample its inhabitants' hospitality?
Remember what I said about warm welcomes, Gav?
Pretty sure we're probably just gonna be attacked the second we walk in
This
there.
place is as dead as Grieger's ghost.
Grab what we can.
I knew I smelled something.
I see only orcs and a Kashik here.
Let's hope the villagers made it out in time.
Goddamn waiting ages. It's a great combo. Tornado into... So far, I haven't been regretting the tornado choice. If anything, choosing the tornado choice just means I have more... not more, but less input that I have to do on my end. Could be a little boring, yeah, at times, but... You know, don't always have to be crazy exciting. I don't have to be crazily mashing my freaking buttons on my controller to do something wild. Save that for like actual boss fights. But combos are fun. You have the option to do either, realistically. And I think that's a smart thing to do for any game. Giving you the option between very interactive mashing or... Like, where's the attack at? Ooh, Joshua, what the upheaval of fire? Go. Hi guys. was weird. Oh yeah, I'll break that. Good. Open sesame.
It's Camber all over again. Where the hell are the royalists?
Seems you were right about that welcome after all, Clive.
And now we're going into a cavern, it looks like. I think it's the first cavern we actually have gone into, if you don't want to count the underground ceremony place for the Phoenix.
Aye, aye.
Has the whole of Ash fallen into Ultima's hands?
That's no peace delegation. We should send a warning to the others.
No. My uncle will have an eye on the coast. I trust he'll find a way to entertain any uninvited guests. Our mark is Drake's Spine, and there's a lot of road between us and it. We press on to Stone here.
Aye, you never know. It might not be a nest of slavering monsters.
Clive, you must go on ahead without me. This stronghold is as old as Phoenix Gate, perhaps older. It may yet hide Ultima's remaining secrets, and if we are to best him, they must be unearthed.
All right. Stay out of trouble.
I always do. Mostly.
You sure about this?
About leaving my brother on his own? Of course. Mostly.
Lady Vivian's map is so old, it's hard to tell which way is up. But if I'm right, we're not far from a village called Eastler.
Then we make our way there, resupply, and wait for Joshua.
Why wouldn't we just go with Joshua to investigate that area, though? That's what I don't understand.
Ugh, this place reeks like a mobile's arsehole. Though I'm guessing it's not the smell that'll kill us.
Mud crab, mud crab, mud crab, mud crab, mud crab. Nice. Every time I see swamp areas like this, I instantly think about the first Marlboro we took out in the beginning of the game.
Too slow.
Damn it. Wrong one. Turtle here. There's a turtle here. Yeah. Think I could have seen the wind. Go. Take it down again. Punch the hell out of its neck. Look at it. Neck. Couple things to find out here. And enemies to kill. Most that seem to be a bit weak in comparison. Like these mud crabs probably really don't need to be fought. Still gonna. Mud crab, mud crab. I wanted blue crabs. Mixed with me. Doing this fight. It's bird. Bird up. Bird up. Gladly welcome. It's over. I don't know if I even try to dodge. Stay down. You're finished. I wasn't even trying to fight you, really. I was more so trying to get the crab over here. Giant enemy crab. But you know what? Nah. We're gonna move on. And that's another turtle. Could fight it. I'm good though. Good. Yeah. Oh man, what the heck? Where'd you come from? Let me piece of that, man. What the heck this is? You tried. Second attempt, but it was over. Long time ago. Why you thought that this is gonna go smooth? Like it was already written. That was a dope way to finish that. I don't care what y'all say. Oh, crabs. Giant enemy crab.
No holding back.
Oh. Trifling. Speed this up more, but it is what it is. There we go. That's what we need. Go, go. Another one. Whoa. The rewind on it.
Too slow.
Because they don't take it. They're so tanky if you're not using the correct element. But in this game, there's no correct element for them. At least it doesn't seem so. Oh, on our way. Yes, let's go. Fuck. One more.
It's over.
Yeah. A lot of slimes we just fought there. I hope we got a decent amount of XP for it. No, 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 man.
Too slow.
God, you guys are annoying. Damn it. This isn't a perfect dodge. Perfect dash, that is, actually. Come on. one blue trifle. Yeah, none of that. Give me that health back that you took. It ain't all of it, but it's something. No, we're not fighting the mud crabs. Stop, y'all. We're going.
Bahamut's breath. Don't look down, Torgal.
Big bridge.
That must be Eastla.
Didn't miss those bloody hides. Nothing else? Okay.
What do you think, Clive?
Then we're too late.
Damn it. They're all turned. There's nothing we can do.
I wouldn't say nothing.
No quarter gap.
Man, it's a lot of feel like all y'all going there. I'd appreciate it.
It's over. Farewell. It's over. Let's try.
All right, well.
You think all the villages in Asher like this?
Question for later, Gav. You're finished.
Torgal's having a blast playing with his new friends. Sorry. Alright.
Here they come!
The new batch.
Come and come and come.
That hurt. I hope you know. Will not stagger, right? That's your thing? Okay.
I don't want to die here, Clive.
Then don't.
Bit of a waste, but get him away from us. I'll do it again. Didn't mean to do that on the dragon either, by the way. On one. Some health there. Thank you. One time we're gonna bar up in the house. Nope. Some new version of a tank. New axe user. Just got it. Brand new.
It isn't over yet. Of course it bloody isn't.
Fuck. Okay. You're pretty fast. I'll wear you down a bit. Don't mind, do you? Doggy's gone. He's not coming home. Never again. Just wanted one of these. Nice, Torgal. That's what we wanted. Best way to end him. Nothing really that big for that though, huh? We've got our checkpoint though, right? Yeah.
Gav. Gav! Don't tell me there's more of the bastards. Oh, fuck.
This man olden, man.
Have you come to watch, Odin?
Bound for Stonehill. Good.
My master awaits you in the capital, though I cannot allow you to attend him in your present state.
And how are you going to stop us?
Why, with this!
Is happening. Huh?
What did you do?
If the vessel would see the path opened, it has but to ask. I shall see that my master's prize is made presentable.
And just right off into the distance.
No!
Clive, would you mind telling me what the fuck just happened? Oh, you've got to be. How are we supposed to get through that?
We seek an audience with the king. If His Majesty wants me to come and ask him, then that is exactly what I'll do.
Before you go practicing your petition, we don't even know where the fucker went. How about we cool our heads and think this through, eh?
All right.
Maybe there's something here we can use.
I was gonna have something about Odin for a second, but Gelasian Wall, a vast ethereal dome created by King Barnabas Tharman, using the power of the icon Odin. It is not only capable of repelling assaults, both corporal and magical, but will also consume any who might endeavor passage across its bounds, spanning from the mining settlement of Estla in the south to the Frigg's Calm in the north. The barrier effectively blocks any approach to the Waloed's capital of Stoneair for hundreds of leagues. Interesting. We about to stop soon, though. Sadly, y'all.
There's no one home, Clive.
Then let's find somewhere to sit down and look at the map.
Dominant. Right now, I'm just looking around to see if I can get some stuff. potion. It's a good grab. Probably should have used potion instead, huh? To heal up.
I thought we got them all.
So did I.
Hold on. Gotta explore, find these chests, man. A lot of bloody hides there, though. Alright, looks like that's everything that we can get at the current moment. There's a child here. Nope, actually a woman.
Please, no.
Miss. Whoa, easy, easy. We're not turned, all right?
Who?
Oh, she's pregnant.
My thanks, kind travelers.
Edda, forgive me for asking, but what went on here?
Her name has not popped up yet. Probably too early.
It all started when the skies changed. The elders said it was the Arche. One by one, people went mad. Minds taken by the ether. Till only I remained. By then, I was too far along to run. And then the nights came. And I didn't know what to do.
And this, Arche is...
Just a story. Something our grandparents told us when we misbehaved. About how the heavens would grow dark before the land took her last breath.
The end of the world. You said the others went mad. But where did they go?
They all left. Drawn east to the tower, to reverie. The elders, the healer, the blacksmith, my husband.
You thinking he did this?
Of course. Who else could it be? You were in Canva. You saw what he did to the people.
But then what about her? How come her nut hasn't cracked?
The baby, perhaps? Could be protecting her from the ether. I can't think of any other explanation.
You mean... it's a bearer?
It won't matter what it is once Ultima's magic takes hold. Time's running out. This tower. That's where we'll find the king.
I knew it. It's the same as Phoenix Gate. Which means at the end of these stairs should be... The mural is complete. Ultima and his vessel, Ifrit. Garuda, Ramu, Shiva, Titan, Bahamut, Odin. Even Leviathan the Lost is here. But where is the Phoenix? By the Founder. So that's what you want, isn't it, Ultima?
So from what I can take from that, it's showing just the fusion of the Phoenix and Ifrit.
So that's how it's gonna be then.
I'm not asking, Gav. I need you to stay with Edda.
What?
I must do this alone. If I don't return, you're to find Joshua and make for the Enterprise. Understood? Aye.
Just don't you go dying on me. Sid's name suits your miserable mug better than mine.
Don't worry. I haven't finished with it yet.
This looks like a good place to stop. Therefore, I think I will stop here. So, we got a lot done. Next time, we most likely will be fighting Odin, probably. It wouldn't surprise me if we do. But I'm gonna go ahead and do what I do, you know, chill, relax, edit some videos, the works. As always, if you enjoyed this, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. We tend to release content 3 days a week at the very least. And we also stream on Twitch if you want to check us out there too. It's a little thing to put out there. That's going to be in the description below. But yeah, I'm signing out. This was the Loaf King of the Lunchbox. And if you didn't know, you should always stay lunching. Catch y'all later. Peace.